Well, good afternoon, one. Good afternoon, all. I hope you are all well and safe and healthy wherever you are. We are back, episode 10 of Andy Play My you get the gist of it. I hope you're all good. I hope you've had a lovely week. I expect to see, comments in the comment box, pictures coming over to the WhatsApp. Of what you have been up to this week. If you've got any funny stories, send them our way. And yeah, what you're up to right now, really. You know how I like to do it. Don't forget, you've been voting all week, haven't you? You've been voting all week for your viewers' votes, your favourite song of the week. Last week, you had, it's here on my notepad, because I can't remember that many names. I'm not an actor. Anyway, you had Borderline, you had Nickler Dorville, you had the Avenoir Project, you had Vaccine 7. Are you even saying Avenoir? Avenoir. It is Avenoir. I confused myself. I literally... And producer Jen just sent me a voice clip of how to say it as well, and I still confused myself. Avenoir, Vaccine 7, Sean Black, Last Edition, and Those Fantastic Things. Yeah, those fantastic things. They were who you were voting for from last week for your viewers' vote for this week. You get to find out at the end of the show who has got your viewers' vote. Now, today's show is brilliant, by the way. We've got some brilliant tunes just to relax you out with, and just to help your mind sort of open up, because some of these songs this week, they are beautiful. As all of the tracks that we've had featured on Andy Play My Song, the show, they've all been absolutely fantastic. And I just want to say thank you very much to every single person that has featured has allowed me to feature their songs on the show. I have to say, this week is going to be, we're going to take a break after this week, a 1 week break. Okay, don't hate me, don't be a hater. We're going to take a 1 week break because it takes a lot. It takes a lot to put in the prep for this show. So please, we're going to take 1 week break. We're going to come back on the 4th of July. We're going to have a big show on the 4th of July featuring loads of music from all over the world, because I've got like I keep saying, people are sending me music from here, there, and everywhere. So we're going to be back on the 4th of July for a big show, and then we're going to take another break, and we're going to come back with a reinvented show. And you're going to find out more on the 4th of July, all right? So get yourselves back in on Anyway, let's stop talking about the 4th of July. Let's talk about today's show. And let's see who's here. Let's have a very quick scan through La Commentes. Producer Jen Ovs is here, because if not, I'm probably going wrong left, right, and centre. We've got Nicky Fox. How you doing, Nicola Foxfield? Mwah. Gary Bogrol. How you doing, Gaza? Willie Farnan. Hello, daddy. I hope you're doing well, Will. I know that you're back at work now, and I hope it's all going well for you. I know that obviously guidelines and everything is sort of up in the air. So I hope you're well. I hope everything at the Civic is well. Big love going out to you and everybody working there. Jez Lochran, lovely Jez. How are you doing, Jez? I can't believe Jez is actually tuning in right now. And I know that you're saying, but he's here every week, Andy. Yeah, but you know what? That's where he is right now. He's up in, I think they said the Peak District somewhere. And they're out because him and his wife, Jez and Chris, they go running a lot. They go cycling a lot. And they're literally out in the Peak District right now. Look right there. He's got us, Andy Play My Song, on his phone. Come on. Jez, you can have one of them. Thank you so much for just chirping in, even when you're out on your run. Oh, I love you guys to bits. Mwah. Hope you're all good. And I don't expect answers from the really zoomed in picture game today, but if they come in, I'll be well impressed. Just imagine him running along like that's blatantly a cockroach. Because that's what anyway. So, how are you? What have you been up to? Drop some lines. Nicky Fox, don't blame us for having a break. It's true, Nick. We're going to reinvent the channel. We're going to make it sassy. and exactly what people want. But, we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you on that one. Who else? We were listening to Last Edition while in the tub. Last Edition are brilliant. They really, really are brilliant. The saxophone in there. Anyway, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there for tomorrow. I'm actually on air tomorrow, back in my... That's another reason why we're reassessing the Andy Play My Song, because if you don't know me, I'm a radio presenter. I work for BBC Radio Leicester. I occasionally do stints up at Derby. I'm trying to get in at Coventry. You never know, you might see me there. But my work at Leicester is starting to come back now. So it's, like I said, it takes a lot to put the show together, and I'm torn. So we're going to make it easier for you to watch, easier for us to make. But you get to find out more about it on the 4th of July. Just noticed Chris and Jazz, Chris is saying they're walking today. They're not running. Oh, bless you. I don't know if you just heard my dog bark. I'm really intrigued to why she's just barked, because she doesn't really bark without reason. So we'll get to a song. We're going to get to a song in a minute, so I can check on that. Now, music today is coming from, I think it's all from UK, but I've got some swanky, fandanky people in today. Talking about the first one that I'm kicking off with, we talk swanky fandanky because, this guy, the main name of this article, of this band, is this guy, Uncle Frank. They're known as Uncle Frank. It's the Uncle Frank Band. They hail from Leicester, where we are right now filming Andy Play My Song here in Leicestershire. My dog is at the door. I'm intrigued. I'm going to go and see what the dog wants to say. They're here from Leicester. They make amazing music. It's got soul. It's got funk. It's, in their words, rage and rock as well. And I think they're brilliant. The Uncle Frank Band, the music they come up with it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's brilliant. Charismatic frontman Frank Bembini, who is also 1/3 of the multi-platinum selling band The Fun Loving Criminals. Everyone's heard of Fun Loving Criminals, yes. Uncle Frank is the drummer from that band. He's alongside guitarist named Cortazzi, who's I've actually had the privilege of having them play for me live. And it was about a year ago now, literally a year ago this week, because one of my radio shows is called The A Word. It's all about arts and culture around Leicester and Leicestershire. I had Frank and Naeem play last year at the first birthday, the anniversary celebrations. And it was absolutely brilliant. It really, really was. Now, this is just upon the release of their 3rd album. And no, it's not. It's their 4th album, but it's been all recorded via... due to the lockdown, so it's all been recorded in like closed quarters, and it's called the Tiki Hut Recordings. That's the EP's name. It's acoustic versions of some of Uncle Frank's favourite recorded tracks in the Island Shack, and honestly, it's just stunning. The tracks are stunning. The Daily Express, they've even verbalised the world needs more of this kind of music because it's self-made, feel good, and it's original. Oh, it's just beautiful. It really is. So I'm gonna throw straight in to the first track today, and then I'm gonna jump onto the commentaries afterwards. But here we go. This is Uncle Frank Band. This is She's in My Dreams. Enjoy.
And every night she creeps down to me. She's in my dreams, you see. And every night she creeps down to me. She's in my dreams, you see, yeah. I said every night she creeps down to me. She's in my dreams, you see. I said nighttime she knows just where I go. She's in my dreams, you see. Say, whoa, I don't wanna get up, I wanna get down. Tired of running around all over town, Just wanna be free, I need to be me. Can't handle the trap, I don't need it to pop. I just want it to stop. It's never the same, but if it's all the same, I'm not feeling the pain. Got nothing to gain from you. Come on, Sam, well, let's play it again. Every night she creeps down to me. She's in my dreams, you see. Woo. And every night she creeps down to me. She's in my dreams, you see. Every night she creeps down to me. She's in my dreams, you see, yeah. It's at nighttime, she knows just where I go. She's in my dreams, you see. Oh, every night. Come on, yeah, yeah. Nah, nah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Every night she creeps down to me. She's in my dreams, you see. Every night she creeps down to me. She's in my dreams, you see. Nighttime, she knows. She knows, she does, yeah. Every night.
I just love making music.
Play my song.
Just today's show is all about being chilled, if I'm totally honest with you. And what a start is that? Frank Bembini, Uncle Frank, She's in My Dreams, the live recordings from the Tiki Hut. Just I love his vocals. I love Naeem's playing. Naeem's just, he's got a way of just the way he holds a guitar and the way it's like it's a person, and he knows exactly, you know what I'm saying, he knows what to do. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, that was Uncle Frank, the band, and they're absolutely stunning. You can catch them on Facebook and Instagram with the @Uncle Frank Music. Twitter, it's Uncle Frank Band, and on Spotify, where you want to be there. You want to get them on Spotify. Spotify is just Uncle Frank. All right, hit them up, Uncle Frank, and just listen to it and just enjoy it. Because the whole of the Lisa Todd actually messaged. I'm going to just try and find this message now. She said, Mr. P, I hope you're well. She's loving the Tiki Hot recordings. She's been playing it all week, and it's just brilliant. I think there's 6 tracks on there, and it's just tune after tune after tune. It just got that bouncy vibe to it, right? So have a listen, stream it. It'll be featuring part of the Andy Play My Song playlist. Obviously, all of these things as well, they're still going to be going. The Andy Play My Song playlist will still be here for you to just listen back to any of the artists that you've heard across these last 10 episodes at any time, whenever you want. Just hit them up on Spotify, the Andy Play My Song playlist. Right, let's check out the viewers' comments, shall we? Now, it started off with, let's have a look. Oh, Willie Fondon. Of course it is. The lovely Willie Fondon. Talking about Willie Fondon, they sent in some pictures, Willie and Nikki. There's one of them of a walk they went last week. Now, I know that the pair of them, they like the canal boating. Narrow boating. I'm not sure which way is the correct one, so canal narrow. That's what we'll say. And so this was them on their walk the other week. Do you want to see it? There he is, the beautiful man himself. That's Mr. Willie Fondon right there. Just look at those clouds. Looking a little bit harem scarum. I went for that photo. Other than the next one, I don't think the viewers would have appreciated how the next one kind of rolling. But love it. Who else has been here? Chris, we've seen them for love it. Lovely photos from Chris and Jazz. Hope you're having a lovely time. Right, back to the commenters. Willie, I had a dream about the Andy Play My Song music. Oh, the festival last night. It got very strange. I mean, I'm gonna scroll. I am gonna scroll. I'm intrigued to see where this is going. Obviously, we love Frank. Yes, we all love the Bambini. Chris is in it. Tell me more about the dream. Chris had a strange dream. What's with everybody having strange dreams at the moment? Right. Okay. I'm gonna. Can't. Jez, husbands are supposed to keep secret. I mean, tell me, but just between me and you, all right? Nobody else. Now, right, Willie, it all got a bit stressful when people tried to camp out for the Andy Play My Song festival. I like it. Okay. The council didn't want them to camp out, so I was dashing between the stage, comparing, and back to the council. It's the sort of thing that I would do, though, isn't it, Will? You know it is. Right. Oh, brilliant. Jez made me feel quite inadequate. Oh, Chris, I'm so intrigued about this dream now. And producer Jen, it does sound stressful. Very intrigued about the dream. I don't think you want to hear about this, producer Jen, if I'm honest with you. I'm just saying. Jez, a bit like Manchester. Oh, okay, fair enough. Had a dream about this last night. What? Producer Jen had a dream about this? Producer Jen, you never told me. I'm so intrigued. I mean, is this a music show, or are we talking about dreams right now? Because I'm not a dream aficionado or anything. Jen... Gary Chamber. Gary Bogrol. Gary Bogrol. That was really cool. Just washed over you. Gary, if that's washing over you, half of the tracks today are going to wash over you because it's all about the relaxation today and the chilling. Harrison Rhys. This is for you, Harrison. I know that you were featured on BBC Southwest, I think, with your newest song, which apparently you may hear today. I'm not quite sure. Not saying anything. Yeah. But congratulations, Harrison. You're doing brilliantly, mate. Honestly, keep doing what you're doing. Right. Talking of Harrison, actually, it's one of those. It's like, well, we're there. Now, Harrison was featured on this show. Oh, I don't even know now. Maybe 6 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. BBC South Today. Cheers, Harrison. Fair whack ago with his first track for us here on Andy Play My Song. It was the song What If I, and I absolutely adored it. I really did. So did everybody, to be fair. It was a brilliant tune, and I loved the filming of the video. I loved the vocals. I loved everything about it. And I picked up on your new track. I did. Your new track's called Darkness. Now, it's not out for another 6 days, I believe. It's not out until the 26th of June, but it's a song that was written and inspired by all the stories that we're hearing recently on the news. It's all about mental health issues. Now, I know that you've been working alongside Soul and Mind charity down in Portsmouth, which, hats off, I think it's brilliant. All proceeds from the purchase of the song as well are going to the same charity. Your studio, Charthouse Studios, have been putting together a brilliant video, which I am just so thankful to be able to play here today on the show. It's brilliant, and I just say thank you very much, Harrison. The lyrics of the song, they tell the story. I don't need to tell the story of the song. The lyrics tell a story. And the video itself tells a story. I think the video is one of the main reasons why you're featured on BBC South Today. And it's all about that it's okay to share your feelings, that there are others out there that are feeling the same, exactly the same way that you're feeling right now. And I'm just going to let the song speak for itself, to be honest with you, because it's brilliant. I absolutely adore it. This is Harrison Rhys. This is his brand new single. Head over to all the music platforms, Spotify, Amazon, just download it, enjoy it, watch it. This is Harrison Rhys, this is Darkness, here at Andy Play My Song.
I pretend to understand. I know what you're going to do. Just know it's not just you. I'm here to try and be a friend. Yeah, I'm always here for you. Just know it's not just you. When you feel like there's no way out, the world is on your case. We'll just keep walking slowly until we find our place. When the darkness takes a hold of you and there's nowhere left to go, reach out, take my hand. Well, you won't know if you don't let me in, that I can help you find the light again, my friend. I know they say that words can hurt. We both know that's not true. Just know it's not just you. The words that they say are the ones that cut the deepest through and through. Just know it's not just you. You're the warrior who can rise in the darkest times of our. Take it day by day, the pain won't last. Face it side by side. When the darkness takes a hold of you and there's nowhere left to go, reach out and take my hand. I can help you find the light again, my friend. I see that you're sinking. Please don't let them win. You feel lonely, lost and broken. Together we'll begin to show them that you're stronger. You'll fight it all the way. You don't need to make plans or promises. I just need you to stay. When the darkness takes a hold of you and there's nowhere left to go, reach out and take my hand. Well, you won't know if you don't let me in, that I can help you find the light again, my friend. That I can help you find the light again, my friend.
Is that's Harrison Rhys, that's Darkness. Follow him on Facebook and here on YouTube, Harrison Rhys Music, Twitter, Harrison Rhys 1, Instagram, Harrison Rhys Music. Just like the songs today are chosen to be able to make you think, and that's just one of them. I love the fact that it's in aid of mental health and Solent Mind as well. Harrison, thank you so much for sending it out. Let's just check back on the comments. Yes, BBC South, well done, Harrison. Chris is giving you kudos. So it's out now on Bandcamp. You can get it now on Bandcamp, but it's not until the 26th. It's available on iTunes. Chris is saying it's a beautiful track. It is a beautiful track. It's bringing tears to my eyes, says Nicola Foxfield, and it's beautifully sung. I can't even speak. Honestly, Harrison, it's taking my breath away. Nikki's loving it. Willie's loving it. Maturity beyond your years. I totally agree with that, Will. I totally agree with that. Even the track What If I was just poles apart from his age. And Harrison, mate, just keep doing what you do, mate. 'Cause you know where you are. You know what you want to do. And you're doing it fantastically. Kudos to you. All right, kudos to you. Now, I tell you what, shall we lighten the mood just a tad? Shall we? Or shan't we?
It's the really zoomed in picture game.
Now, it's the really zoomed in picture game. Everyone knows that the really zoomed in picture game, it's just a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun that it's a zoomed in picture. Producer Jen sorts them all out. She's nailed it. It's a zoomed in picture, and I want you to tell me what it is. WhatsApp or text message on this number, all right? That's how I like you to get in touch with me. WhatsApp or text message 07389 016 937. 07389 016 937. This is number 1 of the really zoomed in picture game. What do you think it is?
Zoomed in picture game.
What do you think that is? All right? Do you think you know? If you do know, drop me a WhatsApp. All right? Drop me a WhatsApp. Or a text message. Either way. The prize that you will get from this is you will get the coordinates of Victory Point. We're going to have a week break now. So after this, there's going to be at least 2 weeks to wait until the last party. Until the next party, should I say. So you're going to want the coordinates. So if you think you know what this is, ping me a message. Nikki Fox is on my side right now. Just check the comments about Harrison Rhys's song. It's a little bit breathtaking. It takes my breath away. She's saying, don't blame you for not being able to speak. She's the same. It's a very powerful song. Harrison, for somebody of your age, you have a brilliant way of being able to articulate yourself and put what's in your mind down pen to paper and down as words. Keep doing it, mate, because you'll be a sought after songwriter and a sought after performer. I'm telling you that now. Right. Don't forget, you get to find out your viewers' vote from last week. You had Borderline, Nickler Dorville, the Avenoir Project, Vaccine 7, Sean Black, Last Edition, and those fantastic things. Just dropped my pen, just so you know. Now, we're going to continue on with the music. That's how I roll. Going to continue on with the music. I want answers. What is this, by the way? What is this?
It's the really zoomed in picture game.
Going to push on with the music to somebody else that I know at the moment. This lovely lady is known as Ffion Rebecca, and she's so sweet and kind. She's a lovely person, but vocally as well, she's absolutely phenomenal. Now, she's a soulful songstress. This is her forthcoming release. It may have just come out, or let me just double check. I don't think it's out yet. I think it's out maybe at the end of this week. It's a stripped back R&B modern jazz ballad. It features her pure soaring vocals, and it's laid over a beautiful guitar track that's been provided by world-renowned blues guitarist Anis Lister. Now, the song itself is a nostalgic tale of love that's lost. The title is called Love Again. It's a perfect accompaniment to a contemplative summer evening. So if you're going to sit outside with a glass of vino or something like that, this is the track that you want to be listening to. And she's considered, but she is a rising star. She's brilliant, Ffion. She's coming on leaps and bounds. Every single track she releases, more and more people are getting hold of her. She's been this track itself has been BBC introducing in, I think, 3 different counties now. And just hats off. Absolutely hats off. There's so many people commenting on her profound stage presence, charismatic appeal, and a nigh on perfect vocal technique. Obviously. Love Again marks the first of numerous releases that she's going to be doing throughout the rest of this year. Now, like I said, this song, it was released yesterday. That's right, it was released on the 19th. So it released yesterday on all good music platforms. Please follow Ffion. and just keep an eye on her, because she, honestly, vocally and personality-wise, she's just a lovely person. This is Ffion Rebecca. This is her song, Love Again. And I know that when producer Jen heard this, she was actually in the car, and she came home. I don't know whether she'd been shopping or whatever. And she came in and said, the BBC introducing track this week is absolutely stunning. And I said, is it Ffion Rebecca by any chance? And producer Jen was like, yeah, I'm sure that was the name. And I played the song to her. She was like, oh, so Ffion, she fell in love with this song before she even knew that it was going to be on the show. Come on. Ffion Rebecca, Love Again. Enjoy. This is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, Ffion Rebecca. Hit her up, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook at Ffion Rebecca, Instagram at Ffion_Rebecca, Spotify, just search for Ffion Rebecca, and she'll be featuring, as always, here on the Andy Play My Song playlist. Just beautiful. Feels of Corinne Bailey Ray. And just, it's the, oh, she's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right, let's see what your comments are in La Boque, shall we? The comments are Willie Fon. It's very summer. It is a summer afternoon tune. It really is. Afternoon chill, so many names. Corinne Bailey Ray. I literally just said Corinne Bailey Ray. Joss Stone. Yes, can be Beth Orton. Yes, I can see it. I can see it. Very beautiful. Says Astrid M. Astrid, I put you in the same category as Ffion as well, because your voice is just, oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, right? I know that I know I'm piecing together Astrid and Rosie Palmer, but how about Rosie Palmer, Astrid, and I wish I had a CGI effect to bring up another hand right now. Because I would have said Astrid, Rosie Palmer, and Ffion Rebecca. Together, 3 female vocals in harmony. Oh, it just would have been beautiful. Stella, agreeing. Really loved it. Effortless vocals. Oh, just absolutely stunning. Right. We all know it's all about the music, this show as well. So I'm gonna bounce straight to another track in a second. But first,
It's the Rhys and Tim picture game.
let's have a look at some answers from this. All right, that was what was thrown at you, wasn't it? What do you think that is? We've only had a couple, to be fair. We've only had a couple. And dog bed candlestick. I can't give you a correct on that dog bed candlestick. You have to be more specific, all right? So I'm not going to give you a yes or a no. You just have to be more specific, dog bed. That's all I'm saying. But is going out to the one and only Mr. Willie Fondon. Just in case you didn't hear the first one. This Nicola Foxfield as well. You're very close. You are very close, the pair of you. Chris and Jess Lochran up in your walks up in the Peak District. Love how you're having a walk and listening to the show. It's brilliant. You're very close. You are very close. But it's not the one. It's not the one. Let's just... Oh, got another message. Oh, I love them. It's a message from Stella from the Strays. Didn't think I'd be whacking this button so quickly. Well done, Stella. You are totally correct, my love. Yes, you are. You're the only one as well. The only one to have got it right now. So congratulations. The rest, I'm seeing the comment thread going up and up and up right now. I need to figure out what's going on. But well done, Stella. Well done, Stella, for getting that. You're the only one that's got this one correct, by the way. Astrid, it's Astrid. As soon as you came into the mix, Astrid, everyone's like, what? Beautiful song as well. Yes, of course it was beautiful. Don't have enough to listen to. It does, and it's, to me, it's the way that Harrison's singing. It's with feeling. If you know, the fact that he's singing with feeling, you can feel. I can feel the emotion coming through his voice as he sings. So absolutely fantastic. Your duo with Rosie is almost ready. Are you for reals? Oh, Astrid. Well, we're taking a break next week. There's no Andy Play My Song next week, and then we're going to come back with a big show on the 4th of July. So if it's ready for the 4th of July, I'll be amazed. Let's have a look. Producer Andy I thought you were in the video. Thank you for reaching out to me. It was you, Astrid. Oh, thank you very much, producer Jen. Yeah, I was watching the video and I thought, I'm sure that's Astrid. And I said to producer Jen, I think that's Astrid, but I wasn't sure. Oh, it was. I mean, I'm going to give myself one of these. You're too kind. You're too kind. You're too kind. But yeah. So that's how I roll. Right, this next chap is no stranger to the show. He really isn't. Yes, huzzah to the collabs. That's one thing that I love about this show is people are getting pieced together. And, kudos. Absolute kudos. Now, this guy, like I said, this next chap is no stranger to the show. Michael Vickers. We had the debut of his tune Dead and Buried, which had such a bounce to it, and I was working as I'm going to be tomorrow. Seamless link right there. Tomorrow I'll be on BBC Radio Leicester between the hours of 10 and 2. 4-hour show. I've got so much coming up. Going to be talking about the first flight coming back to East Midlands Airport. Shameless plug right now for me tomorrow on air. It's Father's Day, so if you want a Father's Day shout out on air, you can do it at BBC Radio Leicester. Just fire me an email with whatever message you want reading out to your father, all right? My email address is really easy to remember. It's andyp@bbc.co.uk. Fire me a shout out to your father, and I'll read them out between 10 and 2 as a big shout out to all the fathers out there that are doing fantastically, because it's Father's Day. Also, I've got brilliant music coming up tomorrow. Anyway, back to today's show. Andy, back to the Today Show. Here we go. Michael Vickers. He was diagnosed with ADHD as a kid. Learning the guitar was the first real thing that fully concentrated his mind. He states that growing up, a high percentage of his lyrics. Now, this was one of the things I loved about me and Michael have it in common, to be honest with you. He wrote most of his lyrics whilst being stood outside a classroom door. Was it nose against the wall, Michael? And that sort of thing. And you just jot them down on your hand. Was that? I know the feeling, mate. I know the feeling. Michael grew up listening to classic bands, Beatles, Oasis, Arctic Monkeys. He moved to Bristol to study songwriting at the British Institute of Modern Music. Once again, shameless plug for tomorrow's show. One of the vocal coaches, Purdy Nurse, she was also at BIM. He's an unashamed lover of everything retro, and so you should be unashamed, Michael. The retro sounds, they will just live on. I know that for a fact. It was here that he learnt his love and his taste of broadened music, which you're talking Elliott Smith, Rage Against the Machine, Nirvana, but he interspersed it with so many different old school types of bands as well. He's always writing songs. If he says that if he didn't have songwriting in his life, he wouldn't know where he would be, because songwriting focuses his mind. This is written on a combination of piano and acoustic guitar, where he wrote this song, because he wrote this song with a feeling that he'd let down his partner. It began as an apology and a promise to never let her down again, but it became more of a self-indulgent song, he says himself. And the finished version reveals that Michael's nature is not to let people down, and he doesn't want to let anyone down, including himself. This is Michael Vickers' his brand new track. This is called I'll Be There. Enjoy.
Understand, I didn't mean to scuff your plans. I crushed romance in the palm of my hands. I sing these songs about you, then claim they're not about you. 'Cause I'm not sure how to explain how I feel. But next time, if you need me, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there with you. Take my hand, a concept I don't understand. Or hold me close. I said I'm sorry, but I've got to go. I sing these songs about you, then claim they're not about you. 'Cause I'm not sure how to explain how I feel. But next time, if you need me, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there with you. With you, you could be anywhere. I don't care if you need me there. I'll be there. I'll be there with you. With you. Crazy babe, the way we always say the things we say without no meaning. But maybe one day, baby, I'll be able to explain the way I'm feeling. I'm feeling. I'm feeling. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there with you. With you, you could be
what just it's poles apart from his previous song Dead and Buried. It has such a bounce to it, but I'll Be There it's just got passion, it's got love, it's got feeling in it, and the way that the vocals in it, the musicality in it, I just love it, absolutely love it. So you can catch Michael on Facebook, michaelvickers.musician, on Twitter it's michaelvickers_, and Instagram michaelvickers.musician again. I just think I think he's absolutely phenomenal. I really do. When I heard Dead and Buried, and when he sent it in, I fell in love with it straight away. I still listen to it now, like all the time. I'm always constantly whacking it on. And he sent me this one, and I thought, wow, it just shows like the range and what somebody can do. Let's check out the comments very quickly. Hang on, I should have. All right, here we go. Chris Lochran, absolutely loving it. Really love his voice. It's the passion, isn't it? It's the passion and the feel of it. The makings of a classic, says Jez. Yes, quirkiness in the voice, says Astrid. Producer Jen's completely agreeing. Could be a Christmas song. I see what you mean. It's got that anthemic feel of a Christmas song, producer Jen. I see what you're saying. Arctic Monkeys, A Little Embrace. Yes, Willie Farndon. Totally agree. Totes agree. Talking of Willie Farndon, by the way, he fired in this picture. Now, I'd forgotten that this picture was even taken, Will. Honestly, this was the my radio show, The A Word, on BBC Radio Leicester. This was the first birthday anniversary, so this week last year. And I had Will and a good mate of ours, Dave, working sound for me. And this was, because Will's got a massive love for FLC, the Fun Loving Criminals. And he's got a big love for Frank as well. So this is Will and Naeem. So they're two members of Uncle Frank right there. Frank Bembini, Naeem Cortazi. Will, thanks for sending it in. Honestly, that's really nice to see that photo was so at hand as well. I love that. I really do. Who else has been in touch? Mrs. Muddy Knees has been in touch. Been out doing an overhaul of the allotment or the garden. It's the allotment, I assume. So big shout out to Mrs. Muddy Knees and Hairy Beekeeper. Hope you are doing well. You've got to let Hairy Beekeeper know that we're having a week break after this, and then we're going to come back on the 4th of July with a big farewell show. So that and then I can explain to you how the channel's going to move on from there. But I'll be back on BBC Radio Leicester tomorrow between 10 and 2, just so you know, Mrs. Money Knees. It was a great night, Willie Farndon. It was indeed. Now, this next song... no.
It's the Rhys and Tim picture game.
I just realised we're so far through, and I'm not even put to bed the first really zoomed in picture game. So this was what it was. Let's check back on WhatsApp. We got some close answers there. Some absolutely close answers. So, Andy, who is Harrison's granddad, I'm afraid it's not candle wax. Chris and Jez, who are out having a lovely walk in the Peak District. You're correct. It is one of those. Willie Farndon. Yeah, sorry about that. Stella, you were the first one to get it correct. Well done. I love that picture, Jazz. I'm going to get that up in a minute, I promise you. So do you know what this was? Do you? Don't you? I'll tell you what, I'm going to put you out your misery because, by the way, Pete, Dogbed Candlestick, I'm going to give you it because you were so close with your first answer. And even the second answer is really close, but it's not that. It's not dragon fruit, my friend. It is, are you ready for this? It's passion fruit. So well done to Dogbed Candlestick and Chris Lochran. Was it just the two of you? No, let's see. Nikki Fox, no. Willie Farndon, no. Even though I'm checking the messages again, it wasn't. You're all going for dragon fruit or pomegranate. It wasn't. It was passion fruit. But you were on the same wavelength. You were on the same wavelength. So well done. Shall we look at number 2?
It's the really zoomed in picture game.
Right, the really zoomed in picture game. Now this one, producer Jen showed this one to me. And I was like, oh, straight away, that's a... No, that's a... No, that's a... I went through loads. I never got this. So let's see what you get, all right? Let's see what you get. You ready? Here you go.
Really zoomed in picture game.
What do you think that is? What do you think it is? If you think you know how to get in touch. It's right there. It's right there. Text, WhatsApp, that's the way it rolls. Hey, Emma. How you doing, Emma Howard? She says, I'm here. I'm late for the party. Yeah, it's all right. You can come whenever you want, Emma. It's fine. What are you eating today? I just know that, like, a couple of weeks ago it was pizza, and then it was KFC. I bet you're not on KFC now, are you? What else do you want? What are you eating, Stella? Right, drawing a line under that one. Let me know what you think that is in the WhatsApp, all right? In la WhatsApp. Now, this next artist just... I'm going to have to read you what was written because when I listened to her, she was just... Well, anyway. Her name is Sophie Mahon. Maddie Costa, back in 2016, quotes, Sophie Mahon might have been born a decade too late. She's a new romantic, but she's bang on time to start with a new revival. Sharp-suited Sophie, surefire pop sensation, brings a form of escapism and romanticism to what is lacking in today's cynical 21st century. And it's the 21st century pop that she's bringing it to and just punching it right in the face, if I'm honest with you. She takes her inspiration from new wave influences like Roxy Music, Duran Duran, David Bowie, but far from bringing a mere pastiche of big ahead times. She didn't pick up a guitar until she was 18. When she stumbled across Brian Ferry, Roxy Music, and that was what sort of ignited the fire inside of her for guitar playing and enjoyment of music. Now, I believe personally that Sophie has somehow tuned into the frequency of the universe with this track. And I know that might sound like hippy-dippy or whatever, but when me and producer Jen listened to this song, both of us, we listened to it separately. I listened to it first, and it took me on a journey. And I said to producer Jen, just listen to this. Headphones on, and allow it. And it just... I think producer Jen said that, well, she just says turn it up and float away. But for the pair of us, it feels like a hug for your soul. And I mean, the only way that I'm going to be able to do it is just to hit play and let you feel it yourself. But she's absolutely phenomenal. She just takes you away and caresses your inner being. That's where I'm going to go with this. Caresses your inner being. So this is Sophie Mahon and the Ready Maids, her band. Absolutely fantastic. This is her song called Night Circus. Like producer Jen says, turn it up and float away. Enjoy.
Okay, I'll admit I'm afraid of the dark, 'cause the night inflicts such dirty tricks, and shadows play their part without the soft moonlight or the glow from my stereo. Harsh figures appear, created in fear, and with me when the night circus comes around once again to see me. So will you sit with me when the night circus comes around once again to see me? Black ribbons and red silhouettes are running free with complacency. If I ever forget, oh, I'm tired of jumping at the color of every sound, and the muse on the wall says nothing at all, but he's the only friend around. So will you sit with me when the night circus comes around once again to see me? So will you sit with me when the night circus comes around once again to see me? Comes around once again to see me. So will you sit with me when the night circus comes around once again to see me? Once again, once again, once again, once again to see me.
Stunning. Night Circus, Sophie Mahon and the Ready Maze. Just, if you do one thing for me today, just go back, right, and listen to today's show. But when you get to Sophie's point, pause the show, plug in a set of headphones, and just have those headphones over your ears, because there's frequencies in that song that don't come out over speakers. And if you have the headphones on, just trust me, Sophie will send you places. Like, honestly, it's beautiful. It really is. That's Night Circus. Let's just look back on the comments from Night Circus. I love today's show because, like I said, it's the fact we're gonna have a break and then we're coming back for a big show. But I love coming out on this episode 10, and it's all about just taking you somewhere. Different artists taking you places. Absolutely love it. Right, let's have a look. Willie Fondon. Susie Sue meets Hazel O'Connor meets... Right, hang on a sec. Susie Sue meets Hazel O'Connor meets Alison Moyet meets LaRue meets Depeche Mode. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, mate. You've kind of yeah. I can hear all of those different influences. Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think of the song that LaRue, I think, makes me think of it. Annie Lennox, yes, Stella, of course, it's got Annie Lennox vibes. Astrid's loving it, Emma's loving it. How clear the vocals are. Now, Emma, do me a favor, go back, listen to it with headphones on, because that song just, it lifts you in so many different ways. Mind, body, spirit, ears, it just will lift you. And it's me and producer Jen absolutely fell in love with it. I listened to it first, and we were sat at the table both working, and I listened to it. I said, "Oh, you know, producer Jen," because that's what I call her when we're at home. Producer Jen, you want to listen to? She said, "Okay." So I gave her the headphones. Normally she'd be like, "Well, you just normally unplug them and press play." So I gave her the headphones, and straight away she closed her eyes, and she just let herself sail with Night Circus. Just enjoy it. That's Sophie Mahon, Night Circus. That will be on, hopefully it'll be on our Spotify playlist as well. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Emma's saying she's going to follow. She's doing a headphone thing. Off one of them, Emma. Right, let's check back, shall we? On this image, what are we looking at? Oh, I've not even written down anything because I was... I was too much being taken away by Sophie's track. I literally haven't looked at people's messages. Right, bear with me on this one, all right? It's going to be a harem scarum. Andy, Harrison Rhys's granddad. That's for you. Chris and Jez, who are up having your walk. That's for you. Emma, lovely Emma in the comments. Emma Howitt. Koala, I like it. Mrs. Muddy Knees, I can always rely on you, can't I? I want some drums in there. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I want. Anyway, so well done, Mrs. Muddy Knees. That's, I'm just going to write that down. Mrs. Muddy Knees. You're the first one to get that correct. Paulie. It's not a fairy slipper, Paulie. Try again. No. Dog bed candlestick. It's not a moose, but I can sort of see how you think that. Jez, you've had two guesses, so 1, 2. It's not a cow and it's not a rabbit. Gary Bogrol Chamberlain. It's not a kangaroo, my friend. Lovely Stella, who got the previous one right. It's not a chinchilla. So you're all gonna have to try. Just keep them coming in. Just keep them coming in. Oh, hang on. Nicola Foxfield. Well done, Nikki. Well done, Nikki. You are correct. I'm just making sure, Nikki. Don't tell Will. Don't tell him. He's got to get it for himself. All right. Now I'm loving that Astrid M. Obviously, I can't. I'm going to listen to it after the show. But Astrid M and Rosie, they've sent me. They've already got stuff together. They've got a duo name, and they're writing together. Honestly, that is one of the main aims of this show. So thank you so much for getting collaborating together and putting pen to paper and enjoying writing music. Thank you, ladies. Let's look at this one, shall we? This one right here. What did you think it is? A lot of people, kangaroo, this, that, the other. I'm going to put you out of your misery because I'm going to open up round 3. All right, I'm going to open up round 3. But if you were like Nicola Foxfield, or Mrs. Muddy Knees, I'm going to very quickly check back on WhatsApp for anyone else commenting. Willie Fondon again. It's not a cat. It's not a calf. Give it up, Will. All right. I mean, you were close with one of your answers, but I'm not taking it because it wasn't a lamb. It was a sheep.
It's the Rhys and picture game.
So I'm not gonna allow it. All right, I'm not allow it. It was a sheep. It was a sheep. Congratulations, only 2 of you, Willie, Mrs. Muddy Knees and Nicola Foxfield. Congratulations, the pair of you. The final, really zoomed in picture game. All right, the last one of today, and you're gonna have to wait until the end of the program to find out what this is.
It's the Rhys and picture game.
If you think you know what it is, drop me a WhatsApp 07389016937. That's the message, all right? 07389016937. Drop me a line, let me know what you think this is. Do you know what it is? Don't you know what it is? I'm so intrigued. We've got one more song from this week, and then obviously we're going to be looking back at the viewers' vote from last week. And now I'm just going to check back, make sure there's no I followed the socials. Yes. So dog bed gets a ting, but yes, Will, you guessed baby sheep. Baby sheep isn't sheep. Will, dog bed. Will, dog bed. You get Stuart's inquiry. I mean, producer Jen, I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it up to you. If I've got to make an on-air apology, we're going to have to be having words over dinner. That's all I'm saying, producer Jen. Right. This is the final one, all right? This is the final really zoomed in picture game. Don't forget, if you are about tomorrow, you like to listen to radio, tune into BBC Radio Leicester, because I've just realised that that picture is a little bit encroaching on my face, isn't it? So I tell you what, we'll just do that to it. There you go. Yeah, if you want to shout out to your father on Father's Day, just drop me a line, all right? You can text in from 10 p.m. Not 10 p.m. 10 a.m. 10 o'clock in the morning. Just seeing that comments from Willie Boynan. He's begging to differ. A baby Andy is still an Andy. Well, no, it's... Stop it, Wilson. Right. Yeah, you can text me 81333 if you're going to text in tomorrow morning. Make sure you start your message with the word Leicester. If you want to email me, it's andyp@bbc.co.uk. All right. Drop me an email and I'll give you a shout out to your dad on Father's Day. Now, yes, Will, kind of a baby Andy is still sort of an Andy, but I'm not giving it to you. I'm sorry. Right. Will, you can get back in. A baby elephant isn't an elephant. A baby elephant isn't an elefante. Everyone knows that. Right. Now, let's just talking nonsense, aren't I? Right, I'm going to say, I've got so many messages coming through. Right. Final song from today's show. Final song, stop it. Final song. It's from actually a friend of mine. Who a couple of the artists today were. A friend of mine who was featured on RuPaul's Drag Race. Do you ever watch RuPaul's Drag Race? She was down to the final 3, if I remember rightly. Named Divina de Campo. She is a seasoned drag queen and singer, known for her high soprano voice and 4-octave range. If you're a vocalist and you hear of somebody with a 4-octave range, that's like somebody starting here and being able to finish up here, whereas most singers have that sort of a range. Davina's just, honestly, I was on a TV show with Divina, a show called All Together Now on BBC One, and vocally, to be able to do what she can do is absolutely phenomenal. It's been featured on The Voice, like I said, All Together Now, most recently RuPaul's Drag Race UK. Her love of theatre has led her to star in stage productions, including The Ruby Slippers, which is a play that explores prejudice in the LGBT community, and Dancing Bear, which is a musical that explores faith, sexuality, and gender identity. Divina has worked with the George House Trust, which is a charity supporting people with HIV. She has also hosted Serbia's Drag Queen Storytime, reading stories to young children. This track itself is an electro dance pop mashup with, to me, it's got an 80s feel that is incorporating many different styles of music, talking contemporary, pop, opera fused. It's just got a great dance beat as well, which is supplied by number one producer Tubkoff. This is Divina de Campo, and this is the second release from Divina's EP called Decoded. But before I introduce the track, actually, I'm not going to introduce the track. I'm going to allow Divina herself to introduce the track. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. This is Divina de Campo, and this is Gratify.
Hello everybody, this is Divina de Campo. Gratify.
You want it, you got it. I won't hold back. Come snatch it, come take it. All yours right off the rack. No wanting, no waiting. You shake me down, you touch it, you taste it. Come take me here and now. Try it and buy at the top of the stack. Bag it and snag it, no need to attack. Instant and present, hit go and play back. Right now, right now. Take it and tame it, walk me to the door. Have it and hold it, you only want more. Live it and love it, you got it, it's yours. Right now, right now. Satisfy, sanctify. I want to gratify, satisfy, sanctify. I'm yours. Gratify. I want to gratify. Gratify. I'm yours. Surrender, my tender, my heart and soul. No joking, I'm hoping that you will take me home. I see you, I want you. So open up. I'm willing, I'm able. So fill my cup. Try it and buy at the top of the stack. Bag it and snag it, no need to attack. Instant and present, hit go and play back. Right now, right now. Take it and tame it, walk me to the door. Have it and hold it, you only want more. Live it and love it, you got it, it's yours. Right now, right now. Satisfy, sanctify. I want to gratify, satisfy, sanctify. I'm yours. Gratify. I want to gratify. Gratify. I'm yours.
How beautiful is that? That's Gratify, Divina de Campo. I mean, I'm going to just give one of them out for that. Like, oh, the fact that's what you can hear there, that is a 4-octave range, so that somebody can sing like it's Madonna's Vogue, but rock out a soprano or alto range operatic note. That's just kudos to Divina. So, Divina, thanks, my love, for letting me play your track. It's I think it's out this week, or it's just come out. The video isn't out for another 2 weeks yet. Just watch Divina de Campo, all right? Stella's saying, loving Divina de Campo, makes you want to strike a pose. I agree. I totally agree. I love Divina. Thank you so much. Let's check back on La Commentes. The second time I've said that, isn't it? It's as if we're in Spain. Now, I know that's not actual Spanish, by the way, before you call me on that. By the way, I love Producer Jen's ruling on the sheep, baby lamb thing. I stand by that. I have one of them, Producer Jen. That's very diplomatic. Slams door, dispatches. Throws his toys from his pram. Willie says he's loving the track, though. Astrid M's been clubbing in the kitchen. Jez says it's going to be making his workout playlist. Smash it, Jez. Totally agree. Old school dance beats and piano touches. The flying lizard with a modern twist. Okay, yeah, I'm with you on that one. Well, I'm with you on that one. Emma Howard, I was going to say it's both quite 90s and very now. Yes, I agree, Emma. Totally agree. There's massive love. Andy, I'm a... Don't say I'm a meanie. Not in public, Chris. You can't do that to me. What are you doing? Now Fountain's on the car. What's going on here? Anyway, he's not having it. And if you carry on, you're having one of them as well, Chris. Right. So this is the really zoomed in picture, by the way.
It's the really zoomed in picture game.
You've got one more song and then I'm going to put you out your misery. All right, one more song and I'm going to put you out your misery. Shall we see if anyone's got the right answer? Shall we? All right, go on then. Right, Chris. You're still talking about the last one. Okay. Mrs. Muddy Knees. I'm afraid it's not. It's not a baby bird. Dog bed. Dog bed candlestick, nailed it. Paulie, you can have one of them. You've nailed it right as well. Emma Howitt, you're correct. Well done. Stella from the Strays. Yes, you're correct. Willie Fondon. I'm playing with you. I guarantee you straight away you went, what? Oh, no, you're correct. But I the fact that you sent different words here, different messages. Oh, Fondon. Oh, anyway, you are correct. Anybody else fancy having a guess? You get the coordinates to victory points, by the way. So you've got to guess what this is. What do you think it is? Now, last week you were voting for your favourite song, the viewers vote. Favourite song, you had Borderline, you had Nickler Dorville, the Venoir Project, Vaccine 7, Sean Black, Last Edition, and Those Fantastic Things. There were so many brilliant songs to choose from last week, there really were. But it was the one and only Nickler Dorville. I hope you're watching, Nickler, over in St. Lucia. Like, so many votes came in from different parts of the world for Nickler as well. And I just think it's absolutely... Your song is beautiful. It really is. Thank you so much for sending it in, Nickler. Keep doing what you do. You're going to be pushed to the top of the viewers' vote, part of our Andy Play My Song playlist. Thank you so much. Everybody that has sent in their songs to Andy Play My Song. We're not going anywhere, don't get me wrong. We're having a week off and then we're going to come back and we're going to be able to let you know exactly where the show is going. And we've got so many different ideas that we just want a week just to be able to brainstorm and figure out where we're going to go with this show. But thank you so much to all of you week in, week out who have been watching the show. It really means so much to us. It really does. And to every single artist that has sent in their music to Andy Play My Song, it really, really means so much. Keep sending your songs in because we're not stopping. We're just doing things slightly, we're going to be doing things slightly differently. 4th of July is going to be a massive, massive show. It's going to be featuring loads and loads of songs, just so you know. Don't tune in next week. Like I said, we're not going to be there. If you want a shout out for your father on Father's Day, hit me up, hit me an email, Andy P, just the word, Andy P at bbc.co.uk, and I'll give you a shout out tomorrow on BBC Radio Leicester. This was your viewers' vote from last week. This was Nickler Dorville. This is Dark Night. Big love.
I love you.
Forever.
See, I've been burned, but you came to save me. Lessons learned through the pain. You rescue me, that is why I love you. I'm the happiest girl in my mind. That is why, baby, I adore you. Added value, never stepped out of line. I'm staying with you. Insecure. All I know is, baby boy, I need more of your love. It's your love that is taking me higher. It's your love, and it tastes so good, bitter or sour, baby. The ruptured swords, lonely nights I devoured, but you kept me warm under your wings, my shining armor, and we soar into the night. You bring passions back to life in the flame while we burn. You're the only man my body yearns for. I'll sing with you, darling. I'll sing with you, honey. Baby, let's get married. We could run on to a place where I don't have to feel insecure. All I know is, baby boy, I need more of your love. Yeah, it's your love that keeps taking me higher. Your love, and it tastes so good, bitter or sour, baby. So good, such a sucker for loving. I'm a sucker for love. You give me all of this loving. Let me feel all your love. No candy crushes, just a flashes, hyperventilating. Got my body, boy, you're burning, cause you keep me coming. Oh, you keep me coming, baby. I like it.
There we go, Nickler Dorville. That was Dark Night. Going to be featured on our Spotify playlist. Thank you so much to all of you that have been tuning in over the last 10 weeks. 10 weeks we've been doing this. It's crazy, isn't it? like I say, it's not going somewhere. It's not ending. We're just moving on. We're evolving. And you can find out more on the 4th of July. But let's put to bed this, shall we? Mrs. Muddy Knees. Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Muddy Knees. I'm going to very quickly check. I'm going to check in a minute as well. So we got Willie Fondon, Dog Bed Candlestick, Paulie, Emma Howard. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button there. Emma Howard, you can. And Terry and Stella. Well done, all of you. Mrs. Muddy's right. You've got one chance. It depends whether you're listening live or not. I'm over to WhatsApp. No. Oh, there is no change. No change. Ladies and gentlemen, if you had said to me that this was a B, you would be inside the I say inside, you'd be getting the coordinates to victory point, but you didn't. Once again, thank you so much everybody that have been sending your tracks. Please keep telling people about Andy Play My Song, because it's like I said, we're not going. We're just evolving this channel, and we're going to find out new ways of getting new music to you quick, sharp, exactly how you want it. If you've got any ideas about how we can evolve, by the way, drop us an email, andyplaymysong@outlook.com. Catch me online. I just see Willie Fondon's comment. Catch me on air, by the way, tomorrow, BBC Radio Leicester from 10 till 2. What aged B? It's a beautifully aged B. That's what I'm saying, Willie Fondon. Love you too, my man. I can't wait to play some golf soon. Big love to all of y'all. Part of the Dorville family as well. Big congrats to Nickler Dorville for getting the viewers' vote for the final week. Don't forget, you've got a week off this week. We're going to be coming back on the 4th of July. You'll remember that date, won't you? Thank you so much once again for all being here, for being amazing. Keep spreading the word of Andy Play My Song. I'll see you soon. Massive love going out to all of you. Peace.